Hello guys, Joe with Smokin Joe's BBQ here. Look at that. Look at these burnt ends, guys. Alright guys, welcome back. As you saw in the intro there, I'm going to show you how to make those appetizers, those football game appetizers. Really quick and simple, easy to make. The first thing I'm going to make is some jalapeno poppers, bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. Then I'm also going to make some honey chipotle wings and some smoked meatballs. Since we do have the jalapenos, we got the chicken and the beef, we don't want to cross-contaminate anything, so everything has to be done in a certain order. So I've got everything laid out on my counter, and I'm going to start with the jalapeno poppers, and I'm going to bring you in so you can see how I prepare my jalapeno poppers, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So I've got 9 jalapenos, and they're all really nice and big. Got kind of lucky, and you know, you never know when you're going to go buy jalapenos, if you're going to have small jalapenos or big ones like you see here. So real simple process. I try to grab the biggest jalapenos. They just make for good jalapeno poppers, and cut it right down the middle. If you can cut the stem in half, that's even better because it's like a built-in handle. So if not, no worries. But I like to leave the stem on there. It's good for presentation. See, as you see here, both halves have a little stem so you can grab onto. So obviously you want to remove the seeds and the veins from the jalapeno, and what I do is I just grab a spoon and scoop it out. Real simple. That's the hot stuff. That's where the heat is in the jalapeno. Mainly in the veins. The seeds themselves aren't too hot, but the veins are extremely hot. If you like it spicy, leave a little bit of the veins in there, but not for me, and I am wearing gloves as well. One of the nice things about wearing gloves, guys, is if you're making food like this, is that you can wash your hands with these black gloves and still reuse them. You don't have to keep changing them out. So I really like using gloves anytime I cook, especially when you're handling hot peppers like this and they smell pretty hot. But by taking the veins and the seeds out, that takes a lot of the heat away from the pepper. So let me see, I'm just going to do 2 of them here. I got a bunch to do, but I'm going to show you how to do these real quick. Whoop, there we go. Just dig in there. Comes out pretty easy. And then scrape the vein out. And if you happen to leave a seed in there too, no worries. Alright, so real simple. I've got the jalapeno. Oh man, these things smell spicy. So I've got 2 jalapeno halves here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a butter knife, and I've got some cream cheese here that I just took out of the fridge, and I'm just going to smear it inside of the jalapeno. You want it flat, okay? So just like this, nice and flat. Show you how to do another one here real quick. This can get kind of messy. It's okay. Smear it on, just like that. So the next step, guys, is I've got some shredded sharp cheddar cheese. Put some on the top like that. And again, I'm just going to do 2 of them, and I'm going to do the rest, and then I'll do the rest off camera. So once I put my cheddar cheese on there, I press it down, and it sinks into the cream cheese. It's going to grab a hold of it. Hope you guys can see that. And there will be some that hangs off the edge. Don't worry about that. Just like that. This is some really thick cut bacon. Okay. And I think a whole strip might be too much. Nah, you can't ever have too much bacon. What am I talking about? So then you want to sit here and just wrap the entire jalapeno itself, just like this. Okay, just like that. There's no toothpicks or anything that you need to use. It will kind of hold itself steady. So I'm going to do one more for you guys here. And we'll be washing my hands obviously before I touch anything else. Just nice and tight. Go all the way around. Try to cover the entire jalapeno itself. All the cheese. Just like that. Okay, and again, no toothpicks required, guys. So these are some really big jalapeno poppers. So I'm going to get the rest of these going, guys, and we'll come back. So stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back. So this is what the jalapeno poppers look like. I've got them on a sheet, a pizza sheet, and they're going to go in my smoker just like this. So the next thing is the meatballs. Very, very simple recipe. You guys got to give this a shot. So I'm going to get 1 cup of breadcrumbs. Okay, and these are Italian style breadcrumbs. Just like that. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic jalapeno. If you guys didn't know that your spice bottle or your rub bottles had this little flap here, surprise, surprise. So 1 tablespoon of the garlic jalapeno. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. Oh, excuse me. And that garlic jalapeno gets me every time. 2 tablespoons of the Victory Lane Nutty Pecan. Ooh, that smells so good. That smells really, really good. Next, I'm going to add, what is this, a pound? Pound of sausage. I like the spicy sausage. And the reason I'm adding the spicy sausage or the sausage period is because the beef that I'm using is very, very lean. I kid you not, it's like 90+% lean. So just put that in your mixing bowl. Squeeze it all out. Just like that. And then here's my ground beef that I was talking about. And this is extremely lean ground beef. About this, about half a beef or half a cow from a buddy of mine in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and he grinds it himself. So at this point, guys, that's essentially all the ingredients that are going to go into these meatballs. And I did obviously wash my hands after I finished the jalapeno poppers. Just get everything all mixed up in there. Make sure the breadcrumbs, the rub, make sure it's all blended in. So I'm going to finish mixing this up, guys, and I'll bring you back and show you how I'm going to roll them into small meatballs. Stay tuned. All right, guys, got all the ingredients incorporated, and you don't need to make these really giant either. So, actually, that's kind of big. Maybe about a 1-inch meatball. Okay, just roll it in your hand. And again, I got another pizza sheet here, just like this. Really, really simple. And you want them all the same size. That way you can pull them off the smoker and they'll all be completely cooked. So guys, I am, like I mentioned earlier, I'm using my Yoder pellet grill. But whatever pellet grill you have, if you don't have one, you don't have to get one. You can cook this on your grill, whether it's a Weber Smoky Mountain, a Gateway Drum, your offset, whatever it is that you want. But I think that doing this on Superbowl, you don't have to stay out there and monitor the temperature of your pit. You just kind of set it on your pellet smoker and let it go. So I'm going to do the rest of these meatballs, and we'll come back and I'm show you how I'm going to prepare my honey chipotle chicken wings. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, so we got 36 meatballs out of 2 pounds of the beef and the sausage. So about 18, I guess, per pound, and it depends on the number of guests. Obviously, you can adjust at that point. Again, made them a little bit smaller than a golf ball. So the next thing is my honey chipotle chicken wings. So I've got, I don't know, maybe 25 chicken wings in here, and I dry them up. You want to start with a nice dry wing, and just put some olive oil on the wings. Keeping one hand clean, just stir them up. You want to make sure that each wing is covered in olive oil. And then the next step is sprinkle the wings with some garlic jalapeno seasonal. You guys know I love this stuff. It's like Frank's Red Hot sauce for me. Just sprinkle it on there. Go ahead and give them a good mix. Just like so. And the last step is the honey chipotle rub from Victory Lane BBQ. On this, I'm going to go kind of heavy because I want to make sure that each wing is really nice and coated with this rub. Okay? So guys, I'm going to go ahead and mix these up, put them on another cooking sheet as well, and I'll take you outside and let you know what it looks like in my smoker, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. We are outside, and I think I said earlier that I was going to set my smoker at 250 degrees. I actually have it set at 275. So I went ahead and put the food in there. You can see I've got my meatballs on the right side, my wings on the left side. I've got my jalapeno poppers on the top. One of the things I did want to show you guys, I did buy these lights on Amazon. Check this out. Boom. We got light. So pretty happy with that. Sometimes I do cook at night and I do need additional lighting. I did buy these on Amazon. They were $19.99. They come in a little carrying case. They're LED, and they do use 3 AAA batteries. Pretty happy with it. If you don't have a metal surface, or if you have stainless steel, because they do not stick to stainless steel, it does come with a clamp that you can see right down here, right here. I clamped it to my table. So it does come with a couple of clamps. You can clamp it to tables, you can clamp it to round bars, whatever it is that you need. But it's kind of nice to have that additional lighting for those of you guys that need additional light like I do. It's kind of neat to have these the flexible heads as well. So this is what we look like, and we're going to check it in about an hour or so. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, welcome back. The meatballs were ready, believe it or not, in 40 minutes. And the wings are already temping at 165, so they are ready to eat. But before I do that, you guys may have seen this sauce sitting on my counter from Our House Barbecue. I love this sauce. So what I'm going to do is I want to actually dip half of these wings into the sauce. I did warm it up, and I've got my hook here. Just grab your wing and dip it in the sauce. Whew. Man, this looks and smells amazing. This is a rum sauce, and I did reach out to the owner of Our House Barbecue, and there is actual rum in his sauce, but obviously they evaporate all the alcohol out of it, which makes it really, really tasty. So I'm going to do about half of these wings in this sauce, and the rest will just stay with the honey chipotle rub that we used. So just to have a variety of different wing flavors in there. So I'm going to get the rest of these sauce, guys, and we'll be back. Hope you guys can see that there. Look at that. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be back. All right, guys, we are back, and I've got my lovely wife and my daughter here with me to taste this beautiful Super Bowl platter, or game day platter, whatever you want to call it. But the jalapeno poppers did take an hour and 20 minutes to get cooked till the bacon was nice and smoked. The meatballs were done in about 40 minutes, and the wings were done in about an hour. Half of the wings, as I mentioned earlier, do have honey chipotle on them, and the other half of the wings have the honey chipotle with the Our House Barbecue. It's a rum sauce, barbecue sauce. So as you can see, it looks amazing, and we're gonna dig in a little bit. So I am going to try a jalapeno popper first. I can't wait to try this. Go ahead, dig in, guys. It's a little hot because I just took these off, but baby, you want to get a meatball? Mmm. Mmm.
Good.
Guys, that cream cheese, the cheddar cheese, and the bacon, the jalapeno. Oh my God. It's so good. How's that meatball, baby?
It's good.
You want to try the jalapeno? She doesn't eat jalapeno, so I'm going to dig into one of these wings as well and give this a shot. Look at this. Nice and smoky. Wow. The wing is awesome. The meatballs are awesome. Guys, I think we hit one out of the park. Hope you guys give this a shot for your Super Bowl party, or any game day party, really, after the Super Bowl. College, football, don't matter. Basketball, whatever you're into. I think your guests would enjoy this. Again, it's done total cook time about 1 hour and 20 minutes. And you have this nice platter. This is a Dallas Cowboys platter, but unfortunately they're not in the playoffs. So, or the Super Bowl. They actually made it to the playoffs, but didn't make it to the Super Bowl. So, who's your team? Leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Until next time, guys, Joe is Smokin Joe's BBQ. See you.